I'm gonna wait for a little bit more people to get on it. This shit is important. It's very important. I might need to get me some water. Hold on. I'm gonna let a few people else get up on this before I go ahead, man. Give me some water. I hope everybody had a good day today. Yeah, so basically where I'm going with it today is I'm just sitting back, you know what I mean, as a philanthropist and a world developer, a motivated speaker, inspirational speaker, and a visionary. I know everybody see me with the title as executive producer and CEO, you know what I mean, but at the same time, life is bigger than that. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at reality itself, you know what I mean? And granted, you know what I mean, people's doing ciphers and stuff about Donald Trump and people they're getting excited about it and doing the same thing, but you still got to understand that what does that do? You know what I mean, to fix problems and do all that other type shit. You know what I mean? You guys are still being entertained by the bullshit. So what I'm gonna do is let everybody know that don't know me. I'm a real living legend, still living here today. And just like Tupac, Dr. Dre, Mac Dre, Jay-Z and them, I'm that same kind of legend, except I ain't never picked up a mic. You'll never hear me cipher. You'll never hear me talk anything entertainment when it comes to reality. So my challenge is, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead as a philanthropist, and there's crisis going on. So with me and Underworld Status, you know what I mean, Unlimited Multimedia Group, we done came to the table, you know what I mean, with some good fellas, you know what I mean, and some other wise guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the relief. You know what I mean? There's the Virgin Islands and there's Puerto Rico. So you guys cipher about Donald Trump ain't helping out the problem. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is step up to the plate. And everybody that follows me is going to be seeing results. It's going to take about 3-4 months, probably even going into the new year. But starting today, you know what I mean? I'm getting it down in paper. I'm finna get with the politicians. We already done sat down and talked. And as a philanthropist, Puerto Rico strong, the Virgin Islands strong. You guys got some wise guys that's finna come out there, and without ciphering and without bullshitting, we finna work on helping you guys out. Since Donald Trump went out there shaking hands and playing games, you guys got a person like me that's leading by example that y'all sleeping on. So this challenge is so big. Where's all the bosses and the kings that's all stepping to the plate? I'm emotional over this because I've been sitting back this whole time, and I'm telling y'all, I died twice. I've been shot in my nuts 3 times out of that 19 gunshots. And here I am leading by example and y'all sleep. I'm over here a philanthropist trying to help people out. And since y'all slept on me, I'm finna take my philanthropy to the islands where people need it. So with Puerto Rico and with the Virgin Islands, just know starting today, you know what I mean? It will be written in paper by tomorrow. You know what I mean? We're finna work on y'all from vegetables to growth and plantation to fruits to sugar canes to anything we could to help out. You know what I mean? It ain't just gonna be a little help. We going ahead and getting fun. We ain't going to GoFundMe. We ain't relying on GoFundMe and Red Cross or none of that. We finna go ahead and do this shit ourselves. And with the people I tagged earlier, they part of the underworld because they been here. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I tagged everybody that's a part of the underworld in this movement, but I just want you guys to know, without no cipher, you guys could clap for Eminem all you want to. I'm wearing a hood. I'm not wearing a gold chain. I got some rosaries, but guess what? Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, this the real deal. We right here. This is reality. You know what I mean? Even with my logo, I wasn't going to tarnish it. It's still the same. It's Underworld Status, Unlimited Multimedia Group. But guess what? I put Underworld Status, United We Stand. You know what I mean? For the simple fact, I stand for the people. All lives matter. And I'm tired. People is dying and the government ain't doing nothing. Y'all looking at Donald Trump marching and standing and sitting. It don't matter what's going on. Y'all could cipher, but the reality problem is who's getting in there and doing and fixing it. Here I come off the streets as a street king in so little time, got in my position as a world developer. I'm not an athlete, I'm not an entertainer, but guess what? I'm going to take my money. I made some millions with my company. Not me as a person, but my company is a multi-million-dollar company that y'all sleep on. So I'm going to take some of that, you know what I mean, which I've sat down with some good people and world developers, and we're going to go ahead, man, and make something happen with Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. I tried to go ahead and help people out around here locally. You know what I mean? I guess you guys don't believe nothing, so I haven't did a challenge. So my challenge ain't gonna be no cipher like Eminem and keep doing shit. My challenge is I'm finna get 2 islands, and not just with a couple of thousands. We talking about $1 million projects, world development, building, construction, plantation. It starts with the underworld. So whatever the world couldn't do, watch what the underworld do. And when I told you guys, welcome to the underworld, this is where I gradually, carefully introduce the world to the underworld. And there ain't no genocide jumping off in the underworld. We're here to help people as philanthropists. And watch this. Like I said, these lips do not lie. Everybody that know me as a living legend know that I deliver. And this is a big task to go ahead and take on 2 islands, the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, and get over there and start helping these people out. Some that Donald Trump, these rappers, Eminem, the ciphering and all that shit, that ain't helping. So you guys go ahead and cipher and throw on your black hoods and get at your gold chains and get to being popular for Instagram. Go get popular for social media, because what I'm going to do is, from right here where I am in the underworld, and I'm going to show the results. Like I said, I'm talking, but you guys going to see results. I'm going to be everything that I do. I show everything that I do on social media for marketing purposes only. So you better believe with this challenge, and like I said, this ain't no challenge that you just going to get right now and be amazed of and get to going viral. This right here, you going to see reality. And when Puerto Rico and when the Virgin Islands is on a pathway of getting fixed, we going to see at the end of the day who's over there shaking hands and really going ahead and stepping up for world development and philanthropy and all lives matter. You know what I mean? You guys didn't let social media go ahead and run y'all lives and popularity. Some of y'all was dope addicts. Some of y'all wasn't even popular. Some of y'all wasn't even, y'all has-beens, and y'all letting social media go ahead and reinvent y'all lives, and it still is the same. You got social media. This new soap opera. Don't worry about General Hospital, the new one, because y'all the soap opera today. Unless y'all gonna take this challenge and find y'all where there's Houston, there's a few places that got hit. The niggas that say that they got money and they boss balling and y'all on Instagram with 1 million niggas waving money up and down, go pitch you a location and go ahead and do some world development. Because right now, going into 2018, 19, 2020, 2021, 2022, I'm stepping up to the plate. Y'all could challenge something if y'all want to. This ain't no threat. I'm not no danger, but you get in my way, you gonna get plowed over. And that's one thing I'm going to tell you. With one word, you stop my philanthropy or even try to stop it. I'm telling you, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong. You could be the Jolly Green Giant. Long as you ain't God, I'm plowing you over. That's all I'm going to tell you. So with my challenge right now, I'm finna take the Virgin Islands and I'm finna take Puerto Rico. And little by little, like I said, this ain't nothing that's going to happen overnight. But starting today, the paperwork is already being processed right now. Something that I did. You know what I mean? And guess what? Starting tomorrow, it's active. It's active. So you guys keep going with your challenges, getting popular and rapping. Like I said, I'm a real living legend like Dr. Dre, Mac Dre, Tupac, and Jay-Z. But guess what? I ain't never picked up a mic. And I ain't never entertained, and I ain't never beatboxed. But guess what? On the business aspect, you better believe. In the entertainment business, at the end of the day, you going to see me. You better believe in corporate America, you get over there and get to going and being an executive and not a worker, you going to see me. So at the end of the day, y'all could keep sleeping on the underworld and on me all you want to, because I'm not on here for popularity contests. You remember when people was, you know what I mean, a lot of stuff going on and people used to buzz into there and let you guys know. And well, you seen it in the movies, man. It used to be people that buzz in and get through the frequency and let you guys know a little something and buzz out. I'm just giving you guys a little knowledge, game, and intel while I could, because after a while, it's going to be you by yourself. Can you survive? So whatever knowledge, whatever education, whatever survival tactics, whatever I could do to help, I hope you guys is gathering, because the worst thing that happened to me when I died, it was peaceful when I died. I didn't feel not one pain when I died, but what hurted me was dying with all this game, knowledge, connections, plugs, all this shit, where I didn't even pass it on to nobody, man. I was out there balling and having everything. But when I died, man, all that shit went with me. So who did I help out? So I'm here for the youth and the younger generation. And guess what? I'm finna go over there, man, and I'm finna help Puerto Rico out, and I'm finna help the Virgin Islands out. 2 islands. Good fellas, wise guys, you better believe the underworld got, man, we throughout the United States, man. 43 states, the underworld is deep and y'all locally sleeping on it. I'm from the West Coast, California, but from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, those are my stumping grounds, you feel me? And I represent all of that stuff, man. And y'all want to sleep on a real living legend, keep going, because I got in the game in 1988 at 13. And you know what I mean? And the ones that don't know me, I look young, but I'm 42 years old and I've been in this game 30 years. And guess what? I've been winning 30 years, man. You guys could ask my history, go check my jacket, go check my files. But this year, it ain't even about all that. It's about helping people. And I'm finna get over here to this islands and I'm finna sit right here and strategize on how can I go ahead. And it ain't even how, because that's what I'm gonna do. How am I going to get it over there safely without these motherfuckers trying to bogart? You know what I mean? So we talking to the politicians and tuning in and everything like that so we can make sure our items get there. GoFundMe ain't going to work. Red Cross ain't going to work. We ain't believing in none of that. The underworld is the underworld now. So, you know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and do our own, man. And I guarantee y'all what? Y'all going to see a result and y'all going to see it from us, man. And this ain't no publicity. This ain't no hype. This ain't none of that. This is a dose of reality. So y'all could take that challenge and dice it up like Pac-Man dots. You know what I mean? Once again, I didn't want to waste y'all time, but I'm letting y'all know it's real in the field. And I got with some good fellas and some wise guys. And this is going to be some $1 million projects. If you guys want to donate, you know what I mean? We ain't asking for nothing. I don't even need nothing because we already got this. But if you know what I mean? We're doing Puerto Rico and we're doing the Virgin Islands. If you guys got family or something, just, you know what I mean, you guys could question. That's a help. You know what I mean? Ask me what are you doing? I'm inquiring, you know, what's going on? You know what I mean? Maybe I could tune you in right away right now to let you know what's gonna happen with you guys, you know what I mean, inheritance over there, because Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, we finna go ahead and do what Donald Trump and the government over here didn't do. You guys got the underworld now. Underworld status, united we stand. One love.